Let's now talk to the spokesperson of the Senate, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, who joins us live from Abuja. We saw the Senate earlier today passing 47 bills, rejecting 21 others in its constitution amendment bid. But how confident are you in the accuracy of the Senate vote, particularly as it aligns with the wishes and the will of the people?
I think I'm always finding it problematic when elected representatives of the people are voted on the matter and a probe is now being asked whether it aligns with the will of the people. The essence of an assembly elected by the people is that those elected people have been given prior authorization to act on behalf of the people in that regard. And if the people are on whose behalf that they have acted are feel otherwise, there's opportunity for them to be replaced another election. So the issue should not be for anybody that is not even elected, that has not subjected himself to the mandate of the people to seek to now undermine the choice and the position that have been taken by elected representatives of the people. Emails are not happy with the outcome, but the essence of democracy is about majority having their way, minority having their say. And of course, in a country of between 180 and 200 million people, that are born to be different perspective, different opinion, heterogeneous ideas on similar matters. So ultimately, the due process and due process are followed in ensuring that there is credible votes on all the 68 bills put forward, and of course, majority of them were able to get the requisite votes, and that's 47 of 21. Constitutional making is a continuous process, as stated by the President of the Senate, Dr. Hamid Lawal, CON. If a particular bill has not been able to see the light of the day today, does not mean that ultimately, in the course of further constitutional amendment, it will not see the light of the day.
Absolutely. Like you said, Senator Bashiru, the least the minority can have is their say. So if they don't have their way in the House today, at least we can hear them out. And I asked that question because news just reaching us says women and civil society groups are now set to occupy the National Assembly on Wednesday. They have vowed to name and shame lawmakers who voted against bills seeking special seats for women. And for some aspect or some parts of the society, it's a huge disappointment that the Senate rejected all the 3 bills seeking to give some form of affirmative action to the female folk. How do you personally react to that?
The fact that the people you said, women and civil society, want to occupy the National Assembly is part of their exercise of their democratic rights. We welcome them. We also want to plead with them that they should be civil in expressing their views and opinion. But on the question of naming and shaming, I think it's unfortunate to say so. It also shows that they appear not to be democratic also in their ideas. The question you ask yourself, what were the factors that might have led those bills to go down? And I will take some of the bill and subject them to rigorous intellectual debate. And at the Constitutional Review Committee, of which I'm a member, I'm a very gender-sensitive person, but we must make law that is workable in a society. On the question of special seats that have been vaunted and given much publicity, the question that should be asked is this. Today, representation at the National Assembly and the State Assembly is geographical. So for you to say you want to create special seats, what will be the geographical expression for the election into that particular seat? For instance, in my state, Osun, you say you create a special seat for Senate. Is it going to be in Osun Central, Osun East, Osun West, or is it going to be a statewide election where such representation will be made? It gets worse when you talk of a representation at the House of Representatives. You said 2 per state. Is it that there are going to be 15 local governments to vote for a rep out of the 2 rep in Osun State? The problem is that in Nigeria, the workability of propositions that seek to advance the rights of women are not properly digested. And the battle cannot be won on the ground of sentiment. It's unfortunate that some of these queries that have been raised
I'm afraid we've run out of time.
Workability of the propositions.
I'm afraid we've run out of time. We probably would just see how many of those decisions will hold water with majority of the houses of assembly. I must say big thank you. It's been a long day, Senator Bashiru. We're still covering this story to see how Nigerians react to it. Senator Ajibola Bashiru, thank you for talking to us tonight.